Hey everyone, Benz95, and I'm back with a new video. And in this one, I'm going to be showing you more records from the month of May. Or basically, this is just a continuation of records that I've gotten over the course of this summer so far. And this is basically the rest of my finds from the month of May. So what I have here is basically just a handful of records I got from the record store, mostly progressive rock. And I'm going to say just a few things about them. And I'm not going to try to make this video too long. And yeah, so without further ado, let's begin the video. So I had essentially gone to the record store just to get this particular album, which happens to be Camel, music inspired by the Snow Goose. And yeah, so I had put this on hold after seeing it on their Instagram page, specific record store. Yeah, so this is an import out of West Germany, Hamburg to be exact. And it's on the Nova label. So yeah, and this is considered to be, I guess, by progressive rock purists as their masterpiece. And you know, it's purely instrumental progressive rock. It's also a concept album, and yeah, it's you know, great album that I'm really happy to have you know, come across and, you know, add to my collection. And while I was there, I happened to have stumbled upon another album by Camel, which is Mirage. And I'm not quite sure if this is the original artwork, because there are two versions of this album with two different album covers. There is this one, and then there's this one right here. This is the cigarette cover, or the one that's modeled after the Camel brand of cigarettes. And this is on the Derm label. This one is on Janus Records. So the only problem with this particular copy of the record is that it has some warp damage, and it also has a bit of, you know, it has some noise at the beginning of both sides, but regardless of that, it still plays good, you know. And yeah, I couldn't be happier to have this record on vinyl as well. Next is by Yes, and this is Drama from 1980. Some fascinating artwork by Roger Dean. And here's the gatefold. And this was the one and only album to feature Trevor Horn and Jeff Downes from the Buggles, who came in to replace John Anderson and Rick Wakeman on vocals and keyboards, respectively. And they do a surprisingly good job being their replacements, you know, filling in their shoes. And with the rest of the members of Yes, they put out an incredibly solid progressive rock album. You know, great songs on here like Machine Messiah, White Car, Does It Really Happen, Into the Lens, Run Through the Light, and the closing track, Tempest Fugit, which is, you know, the highlight off this album, you know. So yeah, I'm really happy to have come across this album, you know. It's a great album. There we go. The Hollies, Evolution. This is a double LP, mono and stereo pressing, reissue. And so basically the story behind this record is that the record was recorded on two different channels. Songs were, there were certain songs that were recorded on two different channels. So songs, the music was recorded on one, the vocals on the other. And then I believe the stereo version was the one that was just recorded on a single channel. So, those are things that you could definitely tell apart from one another when you listen to both the stereo and the mono and the stereo. You just really got to listen closely, and you'll tell the difference. But yeah, this is some great psychedelic rock by the Hollies. Then the Heartaches Begin, Stop Right There, Water on the Brain is a great song, Lullaby, To Tim, Have You Ever Loved Somebody, You Need Love, Rain on the Window is like Bus Stop Part 2, Heading for a Fall, Yoldi Toffee Shop, When Your Lights Turned On, and Leave Me. Leave Me in the Games We Play. So, yeah. And this is on Parlophone, so these are pressings. This one is, I believe this is, which one is this? Oh, here's the download code. This one is, this one's the mono pressing. On Parlophone. And then stereo. So yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Also, another thing about this record is I'd like to give a shout out to Dallas Pez for actually, getting me to want to get this record, because, he had posted this on his Instagram, and it kind of sparked my curiosity as to wanting to get this record, because it's very different. Well, actually, I wouldn't say it's very different. It's just the fact that it's not, it doesn't have anything that was considered a hit by the Hollies. This is purely just a whole bunch of different songs, that never made a splash on the charts, I guess. Like songs like Bus Stop, or Carrie Ann, or King Midas in Reverse. So these are all very much songs that were purely made to be a part of something that was different from all the other singles that they had put out prior to this. So yeah, some great psychedelic rock by the Hollies. And the final album I have by here is by the Nice, and this is Urs Longa Vita Brevis, which I believe is Latin for something. And I'm not quite sure what that means. Perhaps somebody could clue me in what that means. Here's the gatefold. If anybody knows what that means. If they don't, then that's fine. So yeah, the Nice were a band that featured Keith Emerson before he was involved with the supergroup Emerson, Lake and Palmer. And this was their second album. when they were a three-piece. Yeah, so technically this is, psychedelic rock, progressive rock, symphonic rock, and it's a good album. And I found it, on clearance, and I figured might as well grab it. It's the nice, it's psychedelic rock, it's progressive rock, it's stuff I'm really into as of late. And whenever I come across stuff like that, I just have to grab it. So couldn't be happier to find something from the nice. So that pretty much does it for my record finds from the month of May. And leave a like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I'll be back again soon with my record finds from the month of June. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.